Hey, Ag Teacher Thoughts here with a hanging flower basket hack for those of you that live in dry areas. So I live in, I guess you'd call it a high desert in Idaho, and with my hanging baskets, I need to water them 2 to 3 times a day, generally three, just to keep them from wilting. So normally what I would do is I would put this on a powered drip system that would turn the water on every 4 hours or so and water them for 2 or 3 minutes, enough water for it to run out the bottom. But unfortunately, in our area, we lost a reservoir, which meant that we couldn't use powered systems. So they don't want us just running a powered drip system. So what I did is, within the rules, I come in and I have a drip system that I've put in. So this is set on a very, very slow drip, and it's going into my baskets, but it is not a powered system. So there's my drip tube that runs up there. There's another one of my baskets. It is also running on a drip. I'll come back here. This is another one of my baskets. It is also running on a drip. And then our tube disappears up on our deck. And to show that it is not running on a system, this is actually our garden hose that goes out where we're hand watering everything. See, that is not running. So how in the world am I getting a drip system to work without being powered? Well, let's go up here and we'll take a look and see. And here we go. This is what's running my drip system. So right down there on the bottom in the center of the screen is actually the intake. So I have this drip tubing actually running a siphon, and I can control precisely how much water I want to go out. So each of those drip tubes has a quarter turn valve on it, and that quarter turn valve, actually I guess it's a threaded needle valve. So it's a needle valve, and I can adjust that to how many drips per minute that I want. And then with this container, I add the water in up here actually by hand using a gallon container. My system ran all night last night keeping those baskets watered, and it only used 2 gallons. And let me tell you, that's a whole lot less water than what I normally apply in there. I do have it set so that it does occasionally drip out the bottom. That way it doesn't build up salts in the system. But this is just a Rubbermaid tote filled with water. So it's very efficient. It's metered. It is not powered. It falls within the guidelines. They don't want us using any powered systems, nothing with electricity. But that is how I do my baskets. So let's go back down there. So this is an adjustable mister, but it does have a threaded needle valve on it. Let's get that focused again. And you can turn that to adjust the rate at which the water is dripping out. So it's fairly efficient. And that is almost not enough water to keep this basket hydrated. So we did water it this morning to kind of saturate the basket. And then I've been out here monitoring how much water is running out. And this is mainly the residual. So there was 1 drip. This is mainly the residual of it being watered this morning. And I'm going to track it all day. I'm not going to add any extra water, but we made sure that the soil was saturated, and then we started this system. And we'll see how well it maintains it today. I've adjusted the needle valves just a little bit, trying to keep these guys from not wilting. And that's kind of a problem here, is if you do it in the morning and late evening, they wilt midday. So I've been coming out actually midday and watering the hanging baskets, which it's a lot of time. So if you step away from the house for any length of time, then it means that your baskets could dry out. And up there's a T. This is just stuff from Home Depot. Actually, I think I got it from North 40, which is a sporting goods place up here. But this is just going through. Now, if I want to add a little nutrition, I can just add fertilizer to that. I know how much that holds. It holds about 20 gallons. And so I can just adjust my application rate. So here's the drip on this. So anyway, if you wanted a hack for watering your baskets with an unpowered system, so you don't have to worry about a hose rupturing or the timer going out, you can use a gravity fed system. Hope this helps. Ag Teacher Thoughts out.